when I was teaching fifth grade, a large portion of what I taught that year had to do with the American Revolution. And I remember finding this really great scholarly article that I wanted to share with my students. However, it was about 160 pages long. And what I wanted to share with them was approximately on page 132. And it was only about three paragraphs that I wanted to share with them because, again, they were fifth graders and this was a scholarly article. I remember trying to explain to them how to search on a PDF and go through and find the paragraph that began with a certain word, and it took a lot of time. And I remember thinking I wish there was just a way that we could share exactly and only the part that I wanted to share with them without violating any copyrights. If I were to copy and paste it into a separate document, that would violate copyright. And so I wanted to be respectful, but also wanted to make great use of my time. I'm Stephanie with Archangel Education and Technology, and I am here to tell you that there is finally an answer. It is going to be something that I call getting right to the point. We are going to learn how to share a piece of a document or a web page with your students that gets right to the point, stops the endless scrolling, stops the time it takes in order to access a certain piece of a document. So let's start here. I have an article from Edutopia. It is entitled Guiding Students to Develop Multimodal Literacy. It's a great article that was just posted a couple of days ago. It's written by Jason DeHart. I would encourage you to actually go through and read this article because it really is a neat way to help students develop their critical thinking skills, and it gives some great strategies. However, I want to use this page as an example of how I would share a particular piece of information with my students. Now, obviously, when you are doing your own sharing, you're going to be sharing student appropriate content. This is teacher appropriate content, but students really wouldn't care how to develop multimodal literacy. So I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to highlight the section that I want my students to be reading. So maybe I want to share the teachers that I'm coaching, give them a piece of information. And so what I'm going to do is I'm first going to highlight exactly what I want for my students to read. And then I'm going to right click. Once I right click, you're going to see this button appear called Copy Link to Highlight. Once I copy link to highlight, it creates a brand new URL that I can then go into my LMS, Learning Management System. And for example, I'm using Google Classroom for this, but you can use whatever your LMS is, however you post information to your students. I'm going to go ahead and go into my stream, and I posted this right on the front page of my classroom, and I can have students click and read the highlighted section. Once I do that, this is really cool. I'm going to close all these others so that I can show you. I click this link and this new URL takes me exactly to the highlighted section that I want my students to read. It doesn't go to the beginning of the article, to the end of the article. It goes exactly to where I highlighted, and it makes it so easy, so convenient, and it is such a cool teacher hack. So in order to share this with you guys today, I have typed out those directions. You can follow these directions and let me know how it goes. How do you use this trick and this hack? I am so excited to see it, and let me know how I can help you. Have a great week.